Hi, so last time we learned how to build the images, and in this demo, we are going to build an image and we are going to learn about the port mapping in Docker. So, in this example, I'm going to use this web app which I have created, and I'm going to demonstrate with the help of this particular web app which has been built using a Flask framework. So what I'll do before that, I have cleaned up the environment. So I'll just show you. We don't have any image. So I'm just going to clone this one. So we can see we have cloned this one. So I'll go in this, and this is my application. And to run this application, we have to use this command python web.py, and it is a, application is exported to port 5789, and in here we can see this particular port has been used to access this application. So I'll just create docker file. So I'm going to use Ubuntu image. Ubuntu. I'm going to run the following command: get update. Then I'm going to run apt get install python 3.11. Then I want pip on this image, so I need to install Flask first. Run pip install. Then I have to copy all the files which I have specified in the repository in this one, and I'm going to expose to the port 5789. Now if I run, and the command which is going to use to run this application is python 3, and the file name was web.py. Just for the understanding. So we have this Docker file. Now we'll build the image using this Docker file. Docker build -t will give a name web and 1.0, and we'll build from this Docker file where we are presently located. So error because I have to use -y, otherwise it might prompt. So if we look into this one, we have the image built, and presently there's no container running. So I to start container in detach mode so that my screen doesn't get hung, like it doesn't get stick to that particular console, I have to use -d flag. and now I can see this particular container is up and running. So I'll inspect this one. This container has IP 172.17.0.2. So now if I try to access this particular application from my host IP, and since this application is exposed to 5789, I'm unable to reach to that particular port. And but if I want to access from the VM, so when I try to access from the VM, at that time I can see I can access the application. This application, the container is ECE ending with F9. So it's the same application. Whereas when I try to access from my computer using this particular port, I couldn't able to see. The reason being the port host port is not mapped to this web app. In order to perform the port mapping, what we have to do is we have to use the port map feature. So before doing that, I want to stop this. Stop. EC. I think this. Okay. Yeah. So this application is stopped. Now, if I have to run this application, if I specify this time port 5789, 5789. So what I'm doing, I'm mapping the Docker port with my host port, and so that we could able to access. Now say accessing the container 9797FC. If we go inside the Docker, and before going checking in here, I want to inspect the container. IP is 172.17.0.2, so it has reused. So at this time, if I access, this request is served from the new container. This is how the port mapping plays a role. So if we map the port on the application, use that particular Docker port and map to the host port, and we can access from the host straight away that particular application. This is a example of creating a image how to use the port mapping. Thank you.